In that case, welcome everyone to a Mythical Roller one shot dedicated to one of our own mini Mythical Rollers who is playing Zoe today. Won't say any names because this is being recorded for YouTube for later, just because for prosperity's sake. We'll keep names and whatnot out of it, but someone had a big birthday and wanted a Mythical one shot, so here we go. I hope you all enjoy. So today's one shot is called A Trail of Sweets. It is my take for a D&D Hansel and Gretel theme. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. Here we go. So, in a village like any other, next to a forest like any other, everyone is preparing for Jandar, a large gathering of everyone in the village to eat well, share merriment after a successful harvest season. For a week, the villagers prepare for a big feast, children playing fun games like tag or hide and seek. The adults hang decorations, smoke meats, and get out well-aged ale. Usually about this time, the old storyteller comes into town. His one donkey wagon loaded with treats and his mind full of worldly knowledge. No one really knows his name, as most just call him Storyman. Storyman hands out sweet, chewy candies wrapped up in brightly colored wax paper, usually for doing some good deed or task, as well as the odd jobs he asks. Children are his most common customer, and the adults tend not to mind, as he never has them doing anything wrong or dangerous. Plus, it keeps them busy and out of the way for setting things up. Every night, as you all would know, whenever Storyman is in town, he tells a fantastic tale of mystery and magic, from cities of gold lost in the deserts to jungle paradises lush with color and life. Today is the first day of Jandar. And you six, Rosie, Linus, Zoe, Bree, Mac, and Elizabeth, are just the bestest of friends. And the day is yours to do whatever it is that you would like to do. If there's anything in particular, or we can zip through to the night where Storyman tells his tale.
I totally want to get some candy. What do you guys think?
Oh, candy would be so good. I want to go get candy. And can we have some turtles?
Candy. Candy and turtles.
I saw a
Candy
turtle.
and
It was
turtles.
over there somewhere. It was like little. It was little.
Where?
What?
It was over there. I think maybe we can find the candy man and then maybe see if we can lure the turtle with candy.
Yes!
Turtles eat candy?
Good
Didn't
idea.
didn't the grown-ups say that we can't give the candy to the wildlife anymore?
Yeah,
I
since
mean-
we killed it last time.
I killed it last time!
No, I did not kill it last time. That
Oh.
is not my fault.
Well, yeah, Mac, everybody knows you're not supposed to give rice to birds. They explode.
How was I supposed to know that?
We told you.
No, the grown-ups told you.
Well, well, fine.
I still think we should. But a lollipop's not candy. I think we should try a lollipop. I don't think that'll explode.
Wait, if they lick lollipops, it'll be fine. Do turtles lick lollipops? Maybe
Wait,
eat a
turtles
lollipop
have a
that looks
tongue?
like a turtle. I am thoroughly confused. What do you mean a lollipop isn't candy?
What do you mean a lollipop's not a candy?
That's what you just said.
you
Because
said
lollipops
lollipop's
are
not
candy.
Oh, I meant lollipop's not rice. My bad. Doesn't explode.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I'm
whew.
confused. Anyway, what were we doing?
We were gonna give the turtle candy.
Candy. We gotta get candy. Okay. Linus, where is it?
So, as you all gather together and have decided that to get candy, to find Storyman to get these things, if you will, in order, explain who you are, what you look like, and we'll start with Linus first, since he's leading the way to the Candyman or the Storyman. I mean, I don't think I can use Candyman, but whatever.
That brings to mind a
Alright.
totally different song.
So I'm Linus. I'm probably about 3 feet tall, 10-year-old human, short brown hair. Yeah, some basic clothing, just like regular common clothes for kids.
Yeah. Elizabeth?
Elizabeth is about 3 feet 2. She's 8. She's got short brown hair and like a shock of white, and she's always got some kind of face painting going on. She just looks like she smeared it all over her face. Sometimes it's dirt, sometimes it's paint. You'll never know what happens. She wears as much blue as she could find, and she's always getting into some kind of trouble.
Classic. Rosie?
So she's a little tall for her age. She's 10, and she's about 4, 5, so she kind of sticks out a little bit. She has this like wild mess of curly brown hair and these big glasses, and she likes to wear anything purple she can find, even if it like doesn't look good together. It's all on her body, and she usually has some sort of like stick or spider or leaf or something cool in her pockets, because you never know when you got to make a friend.
Awesome. Bree?
Okay, Bree is 9 years old and about the 3-foot height thing, pretty average. Great little girl. She's got blonde hair and she likes to wear like teal colors because she wants to be a cloud when she grows up, because clouds get to go everywhere and they live in the sky. So obviously you want to be a cloud when you grow up. This is her life goal.
Respectable.
I mean, there's a spell that does that, so I'm on board.
Obviously you can be a cloud.
Obviously you can. Mac?
Mac is also 10 years old. She's got really long black hair. She's very curious in nature, and sometimes she either accidentally kills birds by giving them seed, or she just likes to learn about different things. Every once in a while she may kind of be the bossy one of the group, I think. Mother Henish at times, but she loves them all.
And last but certainly not least, Zoe.
Zoe has medium hair, orange hair, and she's around 10 and a half. She normally wears a grayish black tank top and a cape, and pretty much any kind of shorts she can find. And most of the time, you will always see her falling down, having some kind of bruises on her arms or legs.
Clumsy. I like it.
Yes, kind of like me in real life. A few weeks ago, I fell down 6 stairs.
Oh my god. All right.
Also me as a kid. I very much understand.
Yeah.
Also still me. That's not a kid anymore.
Also, yeah, that.
Dang.
Although I haven't fallen down steps, so I think at least recently. So
Well, have you fallen up the steps? That's the important part.
yes.
So you all make it to the center of your small village where the bonfire is starting to be set up for the night's festivities. And you see Storyman sitting on a bench next to his cart, feeding a carrot to his donkey. You see him talking to a couple of other kids as they giggle and run off.
I'm running over the donkey. I want to go say hi to the donkey. I love animals so much.
Wait, I thought we were getting candy first.
But the candy's right next to the donkey.
Wait, I think we should ask the Storyman if turtles can have lollipops.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I know.
Ask him. I'm gonna pet the donkey. I'm petting the donkey.
All right, I'll go ask him.
Let's go, Zoe. And I follow Linus and kind of tug Zoe with me to go ask the story man if turtles can have lollipops.
As you all get close, he just turns around and looks at you. He's got long white hair that goes past his shoulders. He's got a very short to his face white beard that comes from the sideburns down his chin and up and around. He's got a full, complete, the style that I wish I could ever do in my entire life. Shut up, Linus. Just bleached white. He's got one gray eye and one extremely blue one. You can tell he's an elderly gentleman. He's got the wrinkly face. He kind of sits a little hunched. But you see that he carries like a leather satchel, and he's got like multiple books just attached to this satchel. And as you all come up, he goes, "Welcome, children. What can Storyman do for you all today?"
Can turtles have lollipops?
Oh, why? Well, that depends. If you're talking the turtle race of humanoids, yes, they can. But if you are talking the small creatures, that's not exactly good for them, no.
But
They
can
do,
little
like-
ones grow up to be big ones that can have lollipops?
There
'Cause
are
that'd be awesome.
some. Yes, there are some that can, but the ones that you see in the wilds that are on all four legs, no, they cannot. But they do like fruits, such as oranges or apples. Those things are very good for turtles.
I mean, those are less fun to eat than candy, so maybe we get candy for us and fruit for the turtle.
Yeah,
Good
let's
plan,
get him
good plan.
apple slices.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Is he standing by his cart?
Yeah, the cart's right behind him. Like he's sitting on just a step stool, but he's using it as a seat. The cart is behind him. It's a small covered cart, and the donkey is still attached to it on the front.
Elizabeth's gonna like drift towards the back, and if there's like anything she can rearrange on it, she's just gonna go and just keep going around and try to do that.
Little
Make-
klepto.
Make a stealth check, Elizabeth.
She doesn't want to steal it. She just wants to make this one go there, and that one go there, and that one go there.
Oh,
Just
she's not trying to
rearrange
take anything. Okay.
No.
Your hand motion made it seem like you were trying to pocket something. Yeah.
Real quick, and then hands down, like I didn't do it.
Are you
Okay,
trying to
real
be
quick.
sneaky about that, though?
Oh yeah.
Dude, I
All
wish
right,
I had a kid
so
that's stealth organized.
Give
like,
me
what?
a sleight of hand roll then. Since you're not trying to steal, you're just trying to manipulate. Give me just a sleight of hand. As you move things around and you like hide your hand back, you see they just move themselves back. You don't know what does it, but you turn around and look at Storyman, and he's looking right at you and gives you just a wink. All right now, children. You're here for some candy, I presume?
Candy and
Yes,
apple slices
please.
for the turtle.
Well, now, apple slices I cannot do. I did not bring fruit with me. I only bring candies, and you know the rules. You have to do a job to get the candies. So, the woods are not far. Go gather some firewood for the bonfire. And for every 10 pieces of wood or sticks that you bring, I'll give you a piece of candy.
I think Zoe would probably skip, be like, okay, and then skip off happily to the forest.
Prices have gone up less
wait,
since last year,
wait.
Candyman.
I'm
But of
definitely
course,
sticking right behind Zoe. as
you've
she
gotten
skips
older,
away.
Rosie, so of course things have gone up.
I'm going to give the donkey one last smooch on his little whiskered nose and rush off after Zoe and Linus.
Wait! I couldn't for that long.
Catch up!
I'm the littlest one here.
All right, so if everybody wants to give me a survival roll as you get over to the forest to pick up your wood/sticks.
Wait, what kind of roll?
Survival.
I'm so good at stick finding, you guys.
Don't worry, I'm gonna find like 50 sticks so I get 5 pieces of candy so I can eat some now and save some for later.
Okay,
So if
but
you
I have some like,
double
sticks in
click
my
on your
pocket.
character, Zoe, that's on the main page, that'll bring up your character sheet. And then on the left-hand side, you just click on the word survival.
I think it's the last one on the bottom.
It is.
Yes.
Because these are your human stats.
I'd say we're pretty average for 10-year-olds, you know? Your stats go
Sorry,
up
it
a little bit.
wasn't loading.
No, you're good.
Nice. Zoe and I find all the sticks.
You guys are so good at stick finding, like
Yeah,
it's
we're
not
totally
even
the
fair.
best stick finders, though.
You all find at least 7 bajillion sticks. And you're
So many sticks.
Who's counting, right?
and you're
I-
fairly certain that at least 30 million of them were found by a couple of you. So you all gather your sticks, rushing back to the story man, and he just gestures for you to set the sticks down where the bonfire is going to be at, and you all toss your bundles in and come back to him expectantly. And he goes, "Great job, children. Great job. Now, let's see what Storyman has today." And he opens up the flap that's his pouch, and his arm goes way deep down in there, further than this bag should fit. It's insane. And he pulls out this small leather pouch, and he opens it up, and he goes, "Oh, wonderful. Here you go." And he's just sets the pouch out to Elizabeth's open hands and drops the pouch. He looks at you and he gives you a stern look. He says, "Now that's for all of you to share. You all did the chore together."
I got it. It's cool. I got it. Okay, guys, let's go. And she's
All right,
gonna take off.
Wait,
Rosie,
Roll the
Wait.
candy.
Rosie,
we need to look for a fruit cart for the turtle.
Oh, yeah. Or is it tree? Is there an apple tree somewhere?
I don't believe you all deal in apples, but perhaps your parents will have something.
Okay. I'll run home and look for an apple. Am I close to my house? Are we close to my house?
Yes,
Let's go to
totally.
my house, come on! Apple! And I'm gonna take off running towards my house.
Elizabeth just sits down in front of where the bonfire is gonna go, and she starts dividing out all the candy as best as she can.
I'm watching the candy.
Oh, I have grabbed Zoe by the arm. I'm like, come on! Running to my house.
Okay. Okay, in that case, let's see here. Elizabeth, there are 3 strawberry toffees, 3 chocolate toffees, damn, and 3 strawberry banana toffees.
This Candyman likes this toffee. The
What's the-
storyteller likes this toffee.
The
Not
DM
surprised.
likes toffee.
So there's like 9 total. Is that what you said?
There's 9 total, yes.
Okay.
Wait,
Yeah.
I gotta know, Zoe. Why are you not surprised?
Because, like, I don't know.
Because he's an old guy?
No, I just don't know.
That's what I thought.
Probably because I said sweet, chewy candies
Yeah,
wrapped
pretty
up in
much.
brightly colored wax paper. Also, because the DM likes toffees. Anyway, Rosie, as you're dragging Zoe along, Zoe or Zoe? How are you pronouncing it? Zoe?
Zoe.
Okay. As you drag Zoe along into your house, busting into your door, very typical small villager style home where it's really one bedroom with a couple of beds that's shared with the family, and the kitchen is the kitchen area is also the dining area. There you have like a picnic style table with benches, and there in a wooden bowl happens to be 2 apples and 3 bananas.
Oh, Rosie, I think we should see if your parents are home so they can cut up pieces of the bananas and apples for the turtle.
We could try that, or we could just like take it and leave because maybe they won't let us have it. Mom?
No response. And you would know, Rosie, that all the adults, all of the parents, are working diligently to prepare for the night's feast.
Okay, since they're not home, let's go ahead and just take a few and then go feed it to a turtle.
Let's go! I'm gonna grab an apple and run out the door.
Okay.
And then I skip happily behind.
Bananas are
All
gross!
right. All right. Mac, are you muted? Because we don't hear you. You were lighting up. We just didn't hear anything.
She said she was helping Elizabeth with the candy.
Okay.
Testing.
There you go.
There we go.
I
If you-
accidentally unplugged myself earlier.
If you need a smaller character sheet, you can change that on your own by opening up your character sheet on the top, clicking where it says sheet, and then instead of using the default one, try the D&D Tidy 5e sheet. That one is much smaller.
The compact D&D light one also works because I have the same issue, and that's the one I use.
Yeah, that's why they are all available. You really got to have the 1920 by 1080 screen for some of these character sheets, but they just look too damn good. So Rosie and Zoe, you catch up back to everybody else at the bonfire, where Elizabeth has piles set aside for everybody's candy. Elizabeth, who gets what?
So Elizabeth has 6 piles, and at first there's one whole piece in each pile, and then she starts looking at the other ones and going, wait a minute. So she opens one and she halves it and starts halving it to the people that are sitting there. So she gives a strawberry banana one to Linus, and then half of a strawberry one to Linus, and then a strawberry banana one to Bree, and then the other half of the same strawberry one to Bree. And then she gives herself a chocolate one. She gives Mac a chocolate one. And she's got a pile set aside for Zoe, where she's got 1 strawberry banana. And then she's got 1 chocolate for Rosie set aside. And then she's got some ready, a half of a strawberry one for Zoe. And then, what am I missing? A half of a strawberry one for Mac. And then she's got the last one in her hand. She knows it's supposed to be for Rosie, but she's going to try to take just like a little piece and save it for Rosie, and like save herself the bigger piece and just kind of palm it. And it's like the tiniest little piece, and she's got ready for Rosie when she comes back.
Well, in that case, you go ahead.
The second I get mine, I stuff the half one in my mouth.
Same. The half goes in my mouth.
Zoe, that's yours. She points on the floor.
In that
And then-
case,
Rosie, here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Story man, choose a whole one.
I love candy. It's the best.
Did you guys get the fruit for the turtles?
We got some bananas and apples.
Anybody leave candy on the ground? If anybody left candy on the ground, Elizabeth's gonna like.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Of course
No,
not.
not at all.
I just had a tiny little, I didn't have a half, I had a tiny little one. So I put that and the big one in my mouth.
Before I bite into mine, I break it in half and I give the other half to Elizabeth.
Way nicer than me.
Well, as you all chew your candy and head towards where Rosie said they saw the turtles, there's no turtles anymore. Maybe they
Lure 'em out.
went back into the forest.
Where'd the turtles go?
They
Oh,
might have ran off. I think we took too long.
probably. But they move so slow. I didn't think that we'd be.
Maybe if we call them, they'll come back because, like, you know, if you go here, turtle, 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 they'll just like show up because they like us because we're cute.
You know, we tried to
Are
do
you
that
sure
with
this
my
is the
dog
right
and it didn't
spot?
work.
Are you sure this is the right spot?
Yeah, there was turtles here. Maybe they went in the woods. Maybe we should go put the apples out by the woods and see if they come out.
Maybe we should go tell him that if we find the turtles and see if he'll give us more candy. As she's picking candy out of her teeth.
Well, we can try to call for them first, like Bree said, and then if that doesn't work, then we can go put the fruit by the woods, like Rosie said.
I start
Okay.
calling for turtles.
I joined.
Turtles?
Turtles! Come out, turtles!
Turtles!
Wait, maybe we make
As-
a different
as-
short side.
As you all are calling for turtles, you hear the flapping of wings as birds are taking off out of the trees, as though perhaps your 8-10-year-old voices have scared them.
Guys, we
Maybe
found
there's a
birds.
big monster coming.
What kind of
There's
birds?
a monster coming, though. They're flying away. There's a monster coming.
I don't think there's a It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. As you know, as I see like a rock on the ground, I'm gonna like pick it up and like sneak. No, I'm gonna sneak behind Rosie if she's not paying attention and like try to stuff it in her pocket.
Make a stealth roll, Elizabeth.
Oh, wow.
It was
Yep.
a really shiny, pretty rock, and she just wanted to put it in her
Nobody
pocket.
pays any attention as they're too engrossed with the birds taking off as you slip a shiny rock into Rosie's pocket.
Wow, look at those cool birds. I think those are
I wanna
crows.
fly. They're so cool.
Did you guys remember the story about the ravens and their queen from the story, man?
What?
Yeah, it went like
I don't remember how it ended. I think I fell asleep.
Yeah, that one was a little bit slower.
Is
I
that the
don't-
one
it
with
just-
all the dead people? I didn't like that.
Is that the one with the halfling and the war pick that exploded? Or is that a different story?
No,
I think that
No.
might have been different.
Different
That's-
story?
That's the one with like the guy with the black hair and the black wings, and then there's a lot of dead people, and I stopped paying attention after that.
Oh, the
It
dead
was
people one,
really
yes.
scary.
It was a
That's
really
why I
scary
took a
one.
nap. Naps are good.
I like the dead people one. That was cool.
It was.
I couldn't decide if that one was more scary or the one about the adventures in the cold north and like having to go through like tunnels and underground for days on end.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
sounds
I
really
like
scary.
I
that one.
imagine they would have enough food or something.
But it would the Mushroom City part on that one was really cool.
How many walls are you all gonna break here?
Every single one.
Every one of them!
Kick 'em
Roar!
down.
You
know what I
love
liked
us.
about the Raven one? There were dragons in that one. That was really cool.
Oh yeah, dragons.
Remember
that the
I
part?
want to.
That's the part where they all died. See, I stopped paying attention to that story.
Was the dragon one with the dead people one and the scary vampire, or was
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
I think I'm getting them all confused now.
Well, the other one
They-
had a dragon in it also, but it was a different dragon, and then there was like a little dragon that became a slightly bigger dragon. That was the same one as the exploding war pig.
That one I
Oh,
really
maybe-
liked the exploding one. Pick on that one.
As time
Maybe it's all the same
progresses,
story.
as you are all switching back to different stories the story man has told over the years, your parents at one point start hollering for you all to come back. As it's time to have the feast, enjoy the harvest, the first day of Jandar, as the bonfire is lit. Food is better than you've had all year, as typical with this particular harvest season. This is the end of harvest. This is the last harvest for the year until the warmer weather hits. So there is a lot of, there are different pies that are made of all sorts of fruit and meat pies. There are different sweet breads that have been baked. There's different meats that have been not only smoked, but some have been candied. There are different things that have been barbecued. Like, this is a big to do for such a small village. They really come together, and each family brings something to do to this event to share with everyone. And after everybody has had their foods and everybody is full, that is when Storyman gets closer to the fire, and he reaches into his bag again, going farther than he should, pulls out something, and he into the flame, and you watch as the bonfire changes color from the typical fiery color to whoosh into a bright red dragon that just blows fire all around, and he motions with his hands as though he's battling this dragon and forcing it back into the flame before the flame turns green and blue and purple and just changes colors constantly.
I think Zoe would stare at the flame and the dragon being amazed.
That's fair. Today's story that he tells is a strange one that you've all not heard before. One of a group of people. Damn it, where's my notes? A group of people called the Mighty Unlikelies. This group of people is a bunch of heroes that, separate and alone, don't really make up for much, but together it seems as though they can accomplish anything. The heroes of these stories are Bryn the Bold, Cray the Curious, Foxy the Fierce, Genevieve the Gentle, Rosemary Gelft, and Zemina. And these stories that that he tells today is how this group of adventurers went out into a forest, and they found an old ruin where most of it had been collapsed, but there was almost like a cellar door that had vines and things growing up and over it, and there was just a small little hole where one of them would just bash through it and open it bigger for the rest to jump in. As some of them were like, ooh, what's inside? And some of them were like, ooh, we probably shouldn't go in there. What if there's dangers? And one was like, well, I'll take care of you. I'll heal you. It'll be fine. As they travel through this strange ruin where they had to fight against undead monsters and traverse traps and hidden chambers before finally fighting an evil lich and getting the treasure from within. The tale is both exciting and mesmerizing, and putting you at the edge of your tree stump or chair or bench, whatever it is you happen to be sitting on, as Storyman constantly uses this flame to bring to life the different scenes of the story. From a sword slash against a bad guy to a trap coming up and one of the heroes having to roll out of the way, to seeing the treasure and the firelight making it glow and be more inviting and awesome. And then he lets the flame come down, and there's this round of applause all over as Storyman goes, "That's all for tonight, folks. Tomorrow's another tale. Good night." And he waddles over into his wagon and goes to sleep as the parents and other people start ushering the kids back home to be tucked into bed, even though they are super excited about the story and about the day's events and the festivities going on. As soon as the covers are up and your heads hit your pillow, you're out like a light. Following day, you're up, you have breakfast, and you all gather again. I need all of you to make perception checks.
Look, I'm just not a boring person, okay?
Remember, Zoe, just click on your token. There you go. You got it. Perfect. Linus and Bree. You two look around as, you're all coming together, and you're just like, huh. I don't see Timmy Thompson. Timmy, a 7-year-old boy who usually is helping his parents with cleaning, with horse manure removal in the early mornings. You don't see Timmy. But you're all gathered together.
Wait, isn't Timmy normally out here?
Well, I'm sure he's somewhere.
Where's Timmy?
Maybe sleeping.
I think earlier this morning, through my window, I thought I saw him walk into the forest.
You saw him this morning?
I saw him through my window. I woke up really early.
Huh.
I might have been still dreaming, but I'm not sure.
Are you sure you weren't dreaming again, Zoe?
I'm not sure.
Why
You do
would
have some
anyone
wild
wake up?
dreams.
He's probably sleeping because, we had lots of candy yesterday and then a good story.
I normally have some weird dreams after I eat lots of candy. Mom and Dad say it's because I ate too much candy and that's what caused me to have the bad dreams.
What if Mom and Dad know?
That's true.
Why do you guys wake up so early?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Should we go see if he's somewhere? He's normally here.
Let's go knock on his door and see if he's home.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Okay. You all go over to where Timmy lives, and you can see Timmy's dad, John, is outside currently shoveling horse manure into a small cart as he's going around town cleaning up the manure that they are just going to put in a pile outside of town for next year's fertilizer.
Excuse me, is Timmy home?
Who? As John looks down at you.
Timmy.
See, I told you guys. Who's Timmy?
Who's Timmy?
Mr. Thompson.
You're playing a good joke. good one.
Yeah, that's a whew. That was scary for a second, Mr.
What?
Thompson.
Does Storyman put you up to that? What are you talking about? Who's Timmy?
Timmy is our friend and your son.
I don't have a son, so I'm very confused, kids. This is not funny.
You're
We're
not
not-
being funny.
You're not. Yeah, we're not playing a joke.
Is Timmy one of your imaginary friends or something? Like
No!
He always shovels poop with you.
Wait a second. Where's
I mean,
Timmy?
I wish someone would help me shovel. Nobody's gonna pick it up but me.
Mr. Thompson, you're not being funny anymore.
Rosie, you all are not being funny. I don't know what you're talking about. Now, you all know that Lisa had the miscarriage 2 years ago, so I don't know what you guys are talking about this Timmy. But that's not funny anymore. You need to knock it off. And he just like in a huff, moves away, scoops up some more, tosses it into the pull along, and continues on.
But we weren't. You weren't.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Hey,
I wonder.
let's go ask the story man what happened.
Oh, he knows things. He's a smart guy.
Maybe he's joking.
On the way to the
That's
story
not a
man,
funny joke.
if you guys see any leaves, can you guys hand them to me?
I will reach into my pocket and pull out a fistful of leaves. They're really crumpled and dry, but because they've been in there a while. But here you go.
As we're walking, I'm going to do my best to tie all these leaves together and put them on my shirt.
Okay. All right.
Just licking him a little bit and like sticking him on you.
So as you all make your way over to Storyman, yet again sitting outside of his wagon with his trusty donkey, as again a few kids giggling run off. Excuse me. He sees you all and he goes, "Well, good morning, children. Good morning. How'd you all like the story last night?"
We really liked it, and also, Mr. Thompson kept saying that he didn't know anyone named Timmy.
Timmy? Who's the Timmy?
I go hug the donkey.
Timmy, he's Mr. Thompson's son.
No. The Thompsons had that miscarriage a couple of years ago. What do you mean about a Timmy?
Timmy's 9.
I thought Timmy was 7.
Timmy's
My bad. I'm
Timmy's
not great with
lit-
numbers, you guys.
littler than me.
Timmy's
guys.
8.
Yeah.
Is this one of the games you children are playing?
No,
Is this
he's
imaginary
our
friend Timmy?
No.
No.
No, I have a very important question, Mr. Storyman, sir. So what does it mean when people, except for you, think that somebody who was here yesterday isn't here today?
That means you have a very active imagination and playing a crazy game.
We're not playing a game. We're serious.
Why do adults always think that we're lying? I'm still hugging the donkey.
The adults are dumb.
I kind of pat Zoe on the shoulder. It's okay. Calm down. But we're not playing a game, Mr. Thompson.
Well, I don't know any Timmy. And as far as I remember, the Thompsons haven't had a child, though they've been trying. I've even had to bring a couple of remedies from the big town in to help. But that's hush now.
Let's say for a second that we weren't playing a game. What would make somebody that was real not be real overnight?
And then people forgot.
Well,
Yeah.
he gives you all a wink. For the sake of argument, then, let's say that this is the case, that Timmy was here, and now he's not, and an entire town, to include yours truly, as he lifts himself up a little bit more, has completely forgotten, as though the memories thereof have been stripped away. That would be some very, very powerful magics.
Who would be able to cast that kind of magic?
Oh, all kinds of stories tell of evil wizards that can do such things.
Would there
Or
be any?
strange creatures that can go through the night sucking out people's memories.
Would there be anything around here that would be able to?
Well, I mean, you all live here, I do not. Do you know of anything around here that could do such a thing?
Earlier, a few days ago, I saw like strange thing in a bush in the forest.
That was a squirrel
That
that
was
had
a
lost
squirrel.
all its fur, remember?
No, that was
Oh,
the
yeah.
turtle. I was there.
No, the
It was
turtle
turtle.
had
Wasn't
it
that
had
the bird?
teeth.
I
But
thought
why
it
did it
was
have
the bird with
teeth?
only half its wings.
But the oh,
But it had very, very sharp teeth and glowing red eyes.
Are you sure you weren't dreaming?
I'm
Is
not
this
sure.
a mare of the night?
I'm not sure.
Oh, actually, that's nightmares. The actual creatures have been known to consume memories and dreams.
So, like,
Perhaps
how do
there's
you
one
get
of
it
those
back?
in the mists.
Like, how do you get it back then? Like, how do you bring the memory and put it back into people's heads?
Well, in the stories that I tell, some strong heroes have to come around and save the day.
I stand up on a rock, presenting my new wings made from the leaves. Cray will do this job.
You just see Storyman just, in good merriment, jolly giggle. Like, yes, Cray indeed! If Cray were here with his band of the misfits, perhaps they could solve this puzzle.
What do they look like?
What do what look like?
The people.
we should go find them.
Maybe they're in the woods. They were like going into the woods for something in the story last night or something. I don't remember it all because I got really excited about the fire.
Children, the stories are just stories. They're not real. They're just meant to entertain.
How do you know?
But Mama always says
I
that all
wrote them.
stories have a little bit of truth in them.
Well, the truth in them is in the general sense, not the people, the characters, but in that a band of unlikely folk can come together and do great things. That you don't have to do it alone, that you don't have to be good at everything. You could just be good at something and find friends that are good at the things that you are not, and together you can accomplish amazing things. Like me and Boris here, as he gestures towards the donkey. Without my trusty steed, I could not get from town to town. And without
should
me
give
to
him more
tell the
apples.
tales, I wouldn't have enough carrots to feed him.
He says you should give him apples instead of carrots. Rosemary's still petting him.
In that case, perhaps the next big town, boss, will get some apples.
So, if the stories say normal people can do extraordinary things, maybe we can go find Timmy.
He reaches into his pouch and pulls out 6 chocolate toffees, and he just gestures for you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
you.
Mr.
Thank
Storyman,
you.
can we travel with you and eat more candy all day long forever?
As you all consume the candy, the worry of Timmy is gone.
This is delicious.
I love chocolate
This
toffee.
is
As
so
Timmy
good.
fades from memory, and it's as though it never happened.
Are we going to try to go find those turtles again today?
Yeah, definitely. I know they had to go in the woods.
I still think you
Wait.
got the spot wrong.
I think I see some over there.
Yeah, let's go look.
As you all spend your day trying to catch turtles, frogs, grasshoppers, and any other random local wildlife, night falls, and yet again, you're all brought in. The bonfire is lit. The storyman tells a tale of the mysterious heroes again, the mighty unlikelies. And as the story ends, the fire comes down, and everyone goes to sleep. Morning comes. I need you all to roll another perception roll.
Oh, there's a cool rock in my pocket.
This time, only Zoe and Rosie notice that Georgette is missing. Georgette, one of the children from the flower family that they grow flowers, and usually they're one of the first ones to see Storyman in the morning, and has been one of the ones that you all see giggling and running away in the early mornings. And this time, you don't see her. In a quick walk around the
Wait, what's
small
her name?
village, you still don't see her.
Wait, what's her name again?
I don't know. Georgie?
Okay.
Hey guys, have you seen G?
Who?
Gee.
G. She's normally
Oh.
out with her
Yeah,
parents.
flowers, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, we usually run past her when we go get candy from the Storyman. Have you guys seen her?
Maybe Storyman sent her on an adventure into the woods to gather sticks for tonight.
Maybe. It's kind of early though.
Maybe she couldn't sleep and went to go do her errand for Mr. Storyman early.
I have a question. This wagon, is it like something you said he goes in it to sleep? So is it
Mhm.
like a caravan style wagon? What am I thinking about? Like a gypsy style wagon.
It's not a four-wheel wagon, it's a two-wheel wagon. It's
does it
just small enough that he can fit in there with whatever treats he has brought with him.
So it doesn't have like a door. It's just like covered.
No, it's a canvas cover.
Well, let's go see maybe if the Storyman has seen her and maybe he sent her off on the woods to go get sticks.
Wait, remember there was an... You don't remember.
Maybe let's go see if the Storyman sent her on an errand.
Maybe
I'm
she
sure
went,
that's what happens.
She went to find the turtles. Let's go ask him.
All right, heading over to Storyman once again, welcoming you all with a big grin on his face. Yes, children, what can Storyman do for you today?
I bought Boris an apple.
Boris happily munches on that apple and gives you a kiss.
Have you seen Georgette this morning?
Georgette. I don't believe I've met a Georgette yet. Is that a new girl in town?
No, she comes here every morning when you're here.
And I'm fairly certain that I remember most of the kids that come see me, but I do not remember a Georgette.
We call her G sometimes. Maybe that's how you know
A
her?
G? What does G look like?
It's like Elizabeth's height and, kind of curly hair, and she always wears this like pink dress with the flowers embroidered on the bottom.
And she laughs a lot.
I think I would remember a pink dress with flowers. And I do not know this child you speak of.
So as everybody's talking, Elizabeth kind of wants to, I don't know if she can get on her tippy toes and kind of like look inside the wagon. She's not trying to be like super conspicuous, but not totally great at hiding it.
Give me a perception roll, Elizabeth. Very nice. You can see that there is a bedroll that is freshly made and three small crates. The crates are pushed off to one side of the wagon, and then the bedroll is on the other.
So she's gonna, like, as everybody's like asking a whole bunch of questions, kind of like walk around and look for however you're supposed to get up in there and start climbing up in there.
Okay.
I am going to follow.
All right.
Big doors.
As the two of you go around to the back of the wagon, you can step up into the back.
I'm gonna whisper, "That's probably where the candy is. Let's get into that crate first." That's what I'm going for, is one of the crates to try to see if there's candy in one of them.
Okay. As you go over to one of the crates, the first one you come up to, and you get your hands on it, getting ready to lift up the lid, there's a poof of pink and purple smoke and sparkles, as in front of you is a small green dragon with small horns that look like candy canes and these pink eyes that just stare at you and polka dots of the rainbow, and it just looks at you and goes,
"What are you doing in here? You're not supposed to be in here."
I'm gonna like
Linus, look at the jackpot.
I go-
The jackpot.
I go look and see what
"Story
the-
man, you got people in your wagon."
"Huh, what?" And he gets up and
I'm gonna try to
waddles
open the
over.
other one as quick as I can.
As soon as you try to, poof, poof, there's two more dragons that appear on the crates. As Storyman pulls back the canvas and goes, "Now, children, you know you're not supposed to be in my bedroom. Out, out, out."
He did it. I'm gonna get out as quick as I can.
Yeah.
Right under the bus.
I had run with Mac behind Mr. Storyman, and I'm trying to peer over him. To
Yeah,
see what's
peeking
going
in
on.
his shoulder. What's going on?
Yeah.
Totally like getting out
I
as
do
quick
the
as I
same
can.
as Matt.
He did it.
Are those dragons?
Dragons. You have
I-
candy dragons. It's awesome.
I stare at the dragons mesmerized.
As the last of you getting out of the wagon, he closes the flap and he goes, "That was not very nice, Elizabeth and Linus."
Yeah, Linus.
I just wanted to see what was in there.
You could have asked instead of trying to be sneaky about it.
I hope you learned your lesson, Linus. I'm gonna walk off a little bit and try to stand behind everybody else.
Now go on, children, go play. There'll be another story tonight.
Do you have any more of those yummy chocolates? Because, we should totally get a candy for pointing out how bad Linus was.
Oh, Bree's one
I
of those.
tell you what. Go and find apples for Boris. And I'll give you each a piece of candy. Now don't take too many. You don't want to give him a stomachache. Just, if each of you gets one, he'll be very happy, won't he, Rosie?
Yes, he loves them.
What about we go to my house? I think I have some apples there.
All right, let's go.
Let's go. Sorry, Linus, but you shouldn't be in people's bedrooms.
As we walk, I'm gonna like gather up as much leaves as I can, and as we get to Zoe's house, I'm gonna like, Look, Linus, I found a whole bunch of leaves.
Uh-huh. You better know that those are for me.
Yeah, here. I'm just gonna.
You're
as
more
much.
of a forgiveness than permission kind of person, aren't you, Elizabeth?
I have no idea what you're talking about. These are for Linus.
As you all head into Zoe's house, there again, the village, the homes of the village are basically all the same. One small bedroom area where there's, maybe 1 to 2 beds for everybody to sleep on, and then the one kitchen dining room area. And you have to go to a couple of your houses to find enough apples, but you gather the 6, you come back with them. There's a wicker basket on the ground ready for you to put the apples into, and yet again, he reaches into his pouch and goes, "You all want the chocolate ones?"
You gotta
I
get
politely
strawberry.
decline.
Strawberry. What did you say,
Chocolate
Zoe?
and strawberry.
I said I politely decline. I just wanted to help the others get some.
I'll take hers.
I'll take hers.
I said it first.
Uh-huh,
I'll
we'll
take
split
hers.
No,
Uh,
I split it so each of you gets a
What?
piece of it.
Well, actually, I'm not gonna have one today, so you can
I'll take his
each
too.
have one.
I'll take his too.
I want a strawberry
He
chocolate
just-
one, please.
He gets out 6 strawberry chocolate blend ones, hands them out for you all to divvy up as you will. As those of you who eat it and those of you that don't, you certainly are welcome to one way or the other. As you progress the day with trying to figure out what happened to G, the night
Maybe
continued.
the dinosaur ate it. I mean, the dragon. Dragons are kind of like dinosaurs, right? Maybe it ate her.
As the day continues into evening, and by the time you all have dinner and are yet again watching the Storymen, G fades from memory. The following day, yet again, a child is missing. And yet again, none of the adults believe you. And yet again, by the time the evening progresses, you also have forgotten. This continues for the rest of the week until by the morning of the 7th week, there are a lot of children missing, and for some reason, you all can remember that. Where earlier in the week, you were kind of phased and didn't really care, but for whatever reason, at this moment, you all remember Timothy's gone, G is gone, John, Jacob, Jingleheimer Schmidt. His name was my name too. All these people, all these kids gone. And again, none of the adults believe you. And again, you go up to Candyman, and he's not there.
Guys,
I need you all to make perception rolls.
Elizabeth, you're welcome. My nat one bought that one for you.
I'm standing there as we're all kind of talking, and every adult that walks by, he did it. He did it. He did it. Nope, nope, she did it.
As you're at Storyman's tent, or not his tent, but his wagon, Boris is still there. The wagon is empty. Elizabeth and Mac, the two of you, though, see empty wrappers on the ground, and that is not normal. Most people, after eating their candy, either throw their wrapper into the fire to be consumed or give it back to the Storyman. Nobody just throws them out onto the village because it's your village. You want it to be as nice as it can be. It's just a small community. And you look out, and the wrappers seem to lead into the forest.
Hey,
Did you
hey.
see this?
I'm gonna start.
What?
I'm
Huh?
picking them up. I'm gonna pick up every wrapper. 1, 2, guys. 3,
Wait, where are you going?
Yeah, what?
4, and I'm just keep
Hello?
going. Keep going. 5,
There's
6,
wrappers on the ground as I
7,
rush
8.
after Elizabeth as she's
I'm
picking
just-
them up.
Forrest,
Okay,
stay here.
come on, Rosie.
Okay. Zoe, come on.
I run after them.
I'm
As you,
holding my arms out as I run.
of course,
Yes.
that's right. You're flying.
I'm getting a picture of Quail Man in my head right now. That's completely what's in my head right now. The belt.
As you all follow the trail of candy wrappers into the forest, you follow it, you follow it, you follow it, you follow it. And then this strange white stuff is falling down from the sky and all around.
Guys, doesn't that kind of look like Story Man's hair?
Huh? There's white stuff. Is it snow? I'm gonna like try to catch it on my tongue.
Same color.
It is sweet and sugary and
It's
powdery.
candy.
It's sugar.
What? It's candy.
There's candy coming from the sky?
As powdered sugar is coming down from the sky. The
It's like a
trail
candy
continues.
cloud, and it's wonderful. And this is why I want to be a candy cloud when I grow up.
Okay. Hold on. Like I'm still learning a lot about animals and stuff and nature, but like I've never heard of sugar falling from the sky.
I'm
Yeah,
making a
same.
sugar
I don't.
powdered snow angel on the ground.
It's magic. That's what happens. It's so fun.
Taste it, Rosie. So it's so good as I
It's so yummy.
No.
I refuse to eat it because I do not trust it.
I'm with Zoe on this one. This isn't supposed to do this.
So as everybody's talking, I'm at all the wrappers that I've gathered. I'm gonna go over to Linus and go, look, you could put this on your wings. I'm just saying. I'm gonna start placing it as he's moving his arms. Look at what it looks like.
As you continue following the sweets, some of you picking up balls of powdered sugar and stuffing your faces, getting that fantastic sugar high. You're totally buzzed and ready to go. There's nothing gonna stop you now.
This is the best day ever.
You cross a bridge, and the bridge seems to be like this dark brown material with strange, almost like some kind of gelatin green button bulbousy things just ever so often just on it, and in between them a row of pink.
So pretty. I poke it.
That kind of looks like.
What do you poke? The pink or the green?
The green thing.
pink.
So the green kind of has a jiggle to it and bounces back. The pink though is soft as you can push your finger and hand completely through it.
Pretty, look! You got it!
That's so cool!
And it's sticking to your hand now, Mac.
Oh, okay.
Guys,
Is it
listen to
candy
Zoe.
too?
Listen to Zoe.
Do
It
you
kind of looks like parts of G's dress,
Oh yeah, it's the same color.
and it's the same fabric.
Elizabeth ate a lot of powdered sugar. I don't feel so good, guys.
This is so
Well,
cool.
there's a river. There's a bridge. I'm sure there's some water. That Mommy always says water makes things better.
As you look over the bridge and look down, it's a strange, dark colored, flowing water. And it smells sweet.
I don't think that's water.
It don't look like water.
I'm definitely gonna scoop some into my hand and be like,
It's
It
chocolate
looks
milk.
like
What is that kid from Willy Wonka?
Yes.
Augustus Gloop.
Augustus Gloop, that's what. Augustus, get back here.
Come on, so
I
you gotta
love this-
try this.
Mac,
That's
did you
candy
lick
too.
your hand after touching the pink stuff?
Oh yeah.
Strawberry frosting.
I get really excited as I tell Bree that this tastes like strawberry icing, and then I keep
That's the
playing with
best
the
thing
pink
Yep.
stuff on
And
the
this green
bridge
one,
because it's
I
fun
think
to
it's
make my
Jell-O.
handy.
I wonder
Is
if I
there
put my
still
hand on a tree.
a trail of sweets?
There is still a trail over the bridge, and it continues going off to the left.
I want
Let's
to go
find.
touch a tree really quickly. Does it still feel like a tree? Like I know bark feels like?
The trees still feel like trees.
I don't understand why this is like this, you guys. This is not what the forest is like.
I mean,
Rosie. It's the best day ever. It's all candy.
Yeah, but we don't know where it came from. It could be poison. We don't know.
Yeah,
poison
why?
candy.
Lots of people.
I don't know. According to something called TikTok, witches did it this Halloween.
Evil
What?
bastards who belong in all layers of hell. That's who.
Those.
Wait. When Storyman was telling us a story, did anything from the stories that he was telling match the events that are happening?
No.
Okay. Let's, oh, look, more trail. I'm gonna pick up some more. 1, 2,
As you continue
3,
following the trail
4.
over the bridge and it banks off to the left, you all leave the forest. And you don't exactly. There's a huge clearing within inside. As you pass through, you can see that all around is still forest, but you see in front of you this large, light brown house with a chimney that comes out with smoke coming out of it. 2 candy cane-like structures in front with doors leading in, and different plants that look like pieces of candy. The house itself looks like the roof has all this crazy frosting or something to it, reminiscent to a gingerbread house. And the trail continues through the doors, or at least
Guys,
up to the door.
Guys, I think we should knock on the door. Because what if all the missing kids are in there?
You think they followed all the, as I'm picking up more? You think they followed all this and that's why they've come this way? 1.
Maybe
11.
it's Mr. Candy Storyman's house.
Oh, that makes total sense.
Or maybe someone lured them here.
But okay. That's a really good thought. But then if we followed it here, didn't they lure us here?
Are we gonna go missing now?
Now I want my mommy.
Wait a second.
Wait. But this time, there's more than one, because didn't all the kids go away at one at a time?
Now that you have your memories back, no. Only the first 2 days they disappear one at a time. After that, it was 2 and 3 and 4, and every day it continued to get more and more and more.
Wait a second.
Until about 20 kids are now missing.
Does this mean we're missing now?
I think.
Does this
I
mean
want
that
my
they
mommy.
don't remember us anymore?
Wait, hold on. Wait. Can
I
look
hug
back
Bree and just try not to cry.
Can I look back at the woods and see if I remember the path that we took? Can I see the path we got here?
As you turn around to look into the woods, there's no path. It's gone.
You guys were definitely missing.
This is not good.
I take a branch and it's a rather sharp branch and I use it as a weapon.
Okay.
Oh, getting ready just in case.
What's that for?
Just in case. So that way I can go stabby stab.
I just yelled really loud for my mother.
Shh, Bree, it's okay.
I'm gonna look for a really big rock and do the same.
I'm gonna grab her over the mouth.
I'm gonna
Hi,
look for bendable branch and use the string that I have with all the leaves on it to tie the branch together and be like, all right,
Perfect.
I'm
It's
ready.
glorious. You can each find some sort of crazy stick rock mechanism to attempt to make your best weapons.
I'm gonna use my magical pocket rock that I found.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Yeah, I don't know how it got here. It was in my pocket. I don't remember picking it up.
But the trail of rapids leads to the door.
Come on, Bree. We can do this. Remember all those stories?
Okay, we can do this. We can do this.
Who's
Do
gonna
we have to
knock?
go in there?
Oh, and I'm gonna take my rock and run straight up and go,
Mhm.
1, 2, 3.
As you go, the gingerbread door cracks open, and you can see inside this strange rectangular-ish room. It almost looks like a kitchen, and you do see a door on the opposite side, maybe about 20 feet in.
It's open, and she's just gonna walk right in.
Don't let her go alone.
Just wait.
As hopefully you all can see inside this room. Yes? Thumbs up if you can see the room. Perfect. So you see in this room a kitchen, or at least some semblance of a kitchen. All around the walls are tall candy cane poles that appear to be supporting the rafts in the roof above. As you all come in, the door behind you becomes solid again.
It's
You
not
see-
open anymore.
You see in the opposite side of you another door, and about 5 feet from that door is a pedestal with a book on top of it that is closed. To your immediate left, you see a table with some rolling pins and some container. To your right, another table with rolling pins. Up above, to your far right in the middle, appears to be some kind of double oven, and then to your left is a stove, and then the top right table has a couple of plates and rolling pins, and the far left table appears to have a candy cane, 6 mugs, and 6 cookies.
1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna go push on the door we just came through and see if it opens.
The door that you came through is now a wall, and it does not give.
I'm gonna grab like 2 rolling pins and stick them behind my head and go, Linus, look, bunny ears.
Wait. We can tie that with the extra string here.
Guys, there's 6 cookies on the table.
Don't touch them.
Yeah, don't
There's
touch them.
6 of us.
Mommy and Daddy used to say not to eat food from strangers.
Ooh,
And-
look, a book. I'm gonna go run over to the book.
The book, you can read the cover. Filigreed in gold. It says, "The Mighty Unlikelies."
Hey, this is a book about the story that the guy was telling us. I'm gonna open it.
He said he
You-
made it up, so he
you-
lives here.
You open the book, and all the pages are blank except for the first page. And the first page says, "Before you lies a door, barred by knot, lock, and key. You must assume an avatar, a hero of destiny. Consume your hero, but not just one bite. Finish it all, or you won't finish the fight."
I read all of it and then I run over to the table, consume my hair, and I'm looking for anything that looks like a bunny. And
There
as soon as
is a bunny cookie.
I'm gonna
I'm
take.
looking for the owl for sure.
There's an owl cookie.
I'm
What?
looking for like a fox or a cat looking one.
There is one like that as well.
I take the other taxi looking
Yep.
cookie.
What do the other ones look like?
I'll take the one with pointy ears. It looks cute.
One of them appears to be someone with horns holding up flame in their hands. And another one appears to be a smaller gnome with a ponytail.
Ooh, I'll take the one with the horns and the fire. That sounds fun.
I've always wanted pointy ears. I heard that people with pointy ears live longer, like elves.
Do you all consume your cookies?
It's gone.
Sure.
It's been gone.
Yeah.
Wait, but you
I've
guys
been
said not to
waiting for
eat
this.
it.
Not
The
to
book said to eat it.
not to eat what?
Oh, well, I guess if you guys are doing it, okay, and I will eat all of it.
As you all consume the cookie, you look down at your hands. Weird, why did we have to? And then your forms completely change, as you are no longer humans, but have been transformed to the very heroes of the book, the mighty Unlikelies. And you hear a click as the door appears to be no longer barred.
I'm taller.
I didn't really grow.
I'm not taller really at all either. But like, hey,
I
Crank,
shrunk.
watch this, and I'm gonna like try to do a jump and see if I can jump on top of one of the tables.
Boing!
Guys, I got fur.
Same.
You're so fuzzy.
I have feathers.
I got pointed ears.
Is that a tail?
Wait, what else was on the table? There was cookies, and wasn't there like
I
drinks?
have a tail.
Yeah, they were all just mugs of milk to have with your cookies. If you drink it, it was fine. It was mostly the cookie that was important.
Haha! I did it.
So what did the book say again, Elizabeth? After
The book said that if
The
we eat the
Book,
cookie,
by the
then-
way, is gone.
The book said, "Consume cookie, be hero. Watch, boing, boing."
Ooh, I am definitely going to try to fly now that I actually have wings.
You definitely
wait.
can.
Make sure
And the
that-
door before you opens.
I don't. This doesn't weird you guys out at all. Like suddenly we're taller and
No,
like
I think we're
watch
we're
this,
dreaming.
boing,
I'm
boing,
blue.
boing.
Oh no, this is totally weird. But then again, there's a bunch of kids that have gone missing and nobody believes us. And we followed a path of candy.
Hey,
and
wait
there's
a
also
second.
rubber of chocolate milk.
I'm missing something. I'm looking around under tables, and there's supposed to be something with this. Hold on. Wait, how did that work? Oh, yeah. Please hold as the player Elizabeth needs to look something up.
What do your thing should be right there by you. It was already pre-summoned.
Wait, it's right there?
It's right there.
Hi, Chime. And I'm gonna go pet the little, like, there's a little white fox that has popped up and is like going around her legs, the bunny's legs.
It's got the tips of his paws and his tail are a bright light blue.
You guys, this was from the story. This is the fox that followed Brenda Bunny around. This is Chime. Hi, Chime. Scratch, 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 scratch. This is so cool.
Are we now the story characters?
I
We're gonna
told
save
you.
the world.
Watch,
We're
boing,
awesome.
and then I'm gonna boing straight through the opening.
All right, go ahead and move your token.
Will land on Mac's shoulders because I'm small. Like, yes, we are. As I'm looking down on from her shoulders.
I follow them.
Okay. Go ahead and move your tokens wherever it is that you want to go.
don't
Coming
see the
into this other
tokens.
room, you see what appears to be a couple of evergreen trees that just grow and grow and grow. In the center of this room, you see another closed book. Off to your left, you see 3 nutcracker men, all in different colors, one pink, one green, and one purple. And off to your right, you see 2 giant gingerbread men with blue eyes and 3 buttons, and the buttons go green, pink, and then purple.
Well, the book worked last time. Elizabeth, you want to check out the book again, or?
Oh, buck! I'm gonna go over to it, boing, and read.
Okay. Just like before, empty except for one page, and this one says, defeat the most trusted to continue this tale. Beware of the order, or you'll find out you're frail.
Hey, that we trust the most, other than our parents, because none of the other adults believe us.
If they said something about order, I bet it has to do. Did you see that they got different colors on their buttons?
And so, just a refresher, on the left-hand side, you see 3 nutcracker men, each different color, one pink, one green, and one purple. And on the right, you see 2 large gingerbread men with blue eyes and 3 buttons, and the buttons are from top to bottom green, pink, and purple.
I take the purple one and put it on the other purple.
You take what to do what?
I take the purple cracker thing and I put it on the purple button on the gingerbread man.
What cracker thing? These are full 6 foot tall nutcrackers.
Oh,
Not tiny buttons. The only things that have buttons are the gingerbread men, and they have a specific color order. Going from top to bottom, green, pink, and then purple. So that clue again was defeat the most trusted to continue this tale. Beware of the order, or you'll find out you're frail.
So, come and look at these nutcrackers with me. Does this green over here look like the green over there?
Kinda, yeah. Does it look the same?
Give me a investigation roll. Also remember, we do have the token action HUD up, so if you click on your token, you should have a black line of bars that you can quickly move your mouse over to get to like your skills or your saves. With a 12, it's gosh darn it, gotta be the same color.
Yeah, it looks the same.
It's the same color?
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay. Are the other ones the same too? Do you think there's something to do with the moving something in an order?
Maybe.
I go take a look at the gingerbread men while they're doing that.
Okay.
What was the order of the buttons on the gingerbread?
From top to bottom, it's green, pink, and then purple.
What if we have to match those with the nutcrackers with the button?
That sounds good to me.
Maybe
Do we
let's see what
touch
everybody else
them?
thinks.
I kind of like the moving stuff around to match the gingerbread men.
These are
I'm
really
little,
big.
though. They're really big.
Yeah, I don't think we can move those nutcrackers.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
I shrunk.
am I the tallest as a tiefling?
I'm size small. I remember that. Britain's
Yeah,
just
I'm
running
size
around
small,
the room
so
and telling the fox to follow her. Come here, child.
Okay. Tiefling it
Someone's
is.
having fun with the squadron module.
What if I just touch the green one? See if anything happens.
You're going to touch it?
Yeah?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah?
As you touch the green guy, it comes to life and swings its hand at you.
Ah!
Everybody roll initiative.
Ah! Question, DM. Am I supposed to have any equipment or items?
Whatever you had from D&D Beyond, if you didn't fill them out, then maybe not. Because I'm not the DM for that, so there's nothing I can do with that character to fix any of it. I
Nope.
assumed...
I have no items.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Who didn't have items?
Me. I somehow, when making her, I forgot. When making her, I forgot to put in starting equipment.
What are you supposed to have? Like, what, leather armor? There you go. There's leather armor. Now what? I mean, I'm not worried about, like, reagents or anything.
Just like a
Staff?
like a leather armor, like, yeah, staff and like a shield or something. I don't know what the
Okay. Sure.
stuff is. Give me a whack-em stick.
One whack-em stick.
Yes.
Shield. From mythical items, dragged over. This will control space to search. It's fantastic. Quarterstaff, mythical items, drag, attach, attach. Look at that. Boom. You've got stuff. All right. As Cray the Curious is up first, as this green candied soldier starts moving.
How tall is the room?
Yes. I don't care.
I'm gonna fly 20 feet up.
Brilliant. Do it.
I'm going to use my Slayer's Prey on this thing. If I hit it, I guess, because I need to attack it first with my longbow.
Make sure you have your target. 23 definitely hits for 9 points of piercing damage. Oh,
I get an extra d6 with the Slayer's Prey as my bonus action, which it didn't roll.
of course not. It just does a d6 damage. Another 5 points of damage. This thing is looking rough as bits and pieces of arm fall off and it starts rattling crazily. Anything else, Cray the Curious? Yes? No? No. Okay. Zamina, you can see this green thing is almost destroyed. It looks terrible.
Gonna shoot fire at it.
Go for it. Make sure you have your T for target and attack that SOB. An 18 totally hits for 1 more point of fiery damage. As the chocolate of this creature starts to melt, it's still standing.
I'm gonna back up away from this thing and hide behind the tree.
Genevieve the Gentle! We can't see you anymore.
Had to get a mouse, sorry. So, as the green chocolate guy, and am I
Yes.
within, where's my ruler? Crossbow range?
You are 60 feet away, I think. Is ruler. Yeah, you're 60 feet away. I think crossbow is 20 or 30, 60, so 60 would be at disadvantage. You'd have to get closer, if I remember correctly. No, it's 80. You have a light crossbow. Disregard. You're totally within range. T for target and pew pew! Womp womp womp! Foxy the Fierce! It's your turn. What do you do?
Am I able to use my longsword?
You would have to get within melee range to use a long sword.
Which way would that be?
And you only have 30 feet of movement. Can you get there with 30 feet? So if you see where it's green and starts to turn yellow, green is only as far as you can go on your move action. If it turns yellow, you would have to use your action to dash to get closer.
Sorry, but is there a way to like permanently turn down the music?
If you click on the bell icon, there's your volume controls.
I found that. I just wanted to know if I could turn it off for me, because every time it changes, it's just...
Click on global volume controls and you can change playlist to wherever you want it. It took me a while too.
That's better, much better.
Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do.
Well, now that you've moved another 5 feet forward, you've spent your action to dash, so you only have a bonus action left. You are nowhere near a bad guy to attack, and you used your action to move again, so you cannot attack with your longsword. The only person you would be attacking right now would be Rosemary.
Okay.
So this turn would be a good turn for you to get closer, so that next turn you can unleash your fury with your sword. So I would either move 1 square diagonal to above Rosemary or 1 square diagonal to below Rosemary, so that you are prepared to attack for your next turn. Which one would you like to do? 1 above or 1 below? Because I can move you.
Yeah, one above. I was trying to. My
Nope.
thing glitched.
No worries. No problem. Rosemary, conveniently enough, it's your turn. As this half-melted chocolate green nutcracker is oozing stuff before you.
From an arrow that has pierced it.
Thorn Whip.
He gets really scared, and I'm like, ah! And I just whip out my hand, and this thorn whip goes whipping out and lashing past me at it. But I'm too scared, so I miss.
Bryn the Bold.
I'm gonna move back, by the way.
You are. Fantastic.
As a friend is watching what's happening, going, I remember how this works. She's gonna
As you move away, Rosie, it attacks with its candy sword, doing 8 points of slashing damage to you.
Ow!
That's not how this is supposed to work, and I'm gonna take a jump here.
Boing.
Let's see if I can get this to work here.
Make sure you have your T for target. So go ahead and make your attack with just your normal. Just do a normal attack. Worry about booming blade later. Normal attack now. And I think you get sneak attack too, because now that you're melee with it.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to activate that. I'm trying to figure that out.
Just attack. Don't fucking worry about it. Just attack. Not important. Just attack with your rapier or whatever weapon you have.
I'm trying.
Sneak attack plus booming blade.
The 8 misses. It's too strong for you.
Wait, it's supposed to go in.
It's now its turn as it has a new victim.
A bonus action disengage.
What is this nonsense? That's fine. That's as far as you're going?
Where's the... Yeah. There we go.
Okay. In that case, it only has one person that's in range of it, so it attacks the fierce one with a 22 total, doing 8 points of slashing damage with its candied sword. Top of the round, Cray the Curious.
All right. Well, there's something I forgot last time that I'm gonna do, and that's to toggle my sharpshooter and then make my attack on this thing.
Go for it. Give it the old pew pew. Oh. Ugh. As the
Ooh.
green candy soldier falls down into a puddle of sludge and candy mixture,
That's a headshot.
Genevieve, you notice behind you the green buttons on the two gingerbread men go dull.
My bonus action, I will move the what was it? The bonus thing that I used earlier to the next one in the order, which was pink, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to fight it.
Okay. And is that it for you?
Yes.
All right. Zemina.
Okay, Mena steps up one and looks at the pink dude and sends fire at it.
Go for it.
Is this the right thing? You did it!
I mean,
A 10 misses the candy soldier.
I take a step back then.
Okay. Genevieve the Gentle.
Genevieve does another light crossbolt at the pink soldier.
Go for it. Make sure you T for target. And fire the missile. 11 misses. This hard candy outer shell just almost impossible to break through to the chocolatey gooey center. Foxy the Fierce.
So I'm going to target the pink soldier.
Okay.
And use a longsword.
All right. Make sure you click the picture for the long sword, as that will actually do the attack. Don't click the words. Yeah. Boom! 21's gonna hit for 3 points of slashing damage as your sword cuts into the hard candy outer shell. You can see a little bit of this dark black goo coming out. Is that all for you?
Yes.
Okay. Rosemary.
you guys, are we really supposed to be fighting these things?
Yeah, stabby, 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 stabby.
I don't think so. I don't know.
The
And
button went thingy.
yeah, but how do we know that's a good thing? And I'm gonna try and hit the pink one with the thorn whip.
Very nice. As the thorn whip lazily smacks across because you're still reserved and not sure about what to do, it does crack the outer shell just ever so slightly.
It's a boop of damage.
You know what they say about those boops?
Not without consent, baby.
Bryn the Bold!
So Bryn's gonna do some fancy footwork and come around and go, wait, watch out.
You have to attack first.
I hit the wrong button.
21's gonna hit.
And she's gonna make sure that that booming blade was activated.
No, because it's dead as it crumples in and falls into another pile of goo.
Like that.
We're awesome.
What do you do, Bryn?
She's gonna move around and go, hey, that one's next. Let's go.
Top of the round, Cray the Curious.
I've got this. I'll bonus action move the thing again.
Okay.
And then fire.
Sharpshooter again?
Yes, I have it. I still have it active.
Perfect. Go for it. Womp, womp, womp.
That's
This
right.
time, your arrow just ting right off the hard candy armor exterior.
I
No
am gonna
effect.
move forward.
All right. Zamina.
All right. I'm in position, Bryn.
Let's
Okay,
do
okay,
this.
okay. I talk in its mind all creepily. It needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Womp,
Ha!
womp, womp.
Look, I talked in its mind and it's kind of sad. That's my turn.
Doesn't that do something to it, too?
Yes, it has a. Is it disadvantage or a minus D4?
Minus
attack?
D4.
Let me look.
Yeah.
On what?
A saving throw. The next saving throw minus
Next
D4.
saving throw. Okay. This one. Cray, are you still 20 feet in the air?
Yes, I am
Okay.
20 feet in the air.
All right, then this guy comes over here to target Bryn the Bold.
Come on, Candyman, bring it.
And it should have been with a D4 minus, correct?
Just
Is
for
it-
D4 from the
saving
saving
throws.
throw.
Oh, just
Next
saving
saving
throws? Okay.
Yep.
In that case, the candy sword slices across Elizabeth's belly with doing 6 points of slashing damage.
Oh, maybe this was a bad idea.
Genevieve the Gentle.
Okay, if I remember the stories right, I should be able to do this. And I produce I want to attack using Sacred Flame.
Oh, make sure you have your target.
Minus D4 from its saving throw.
I just gotta do a dex save throw.
Dexterity saving throw minus 1d4. Go! With a 9, it fails! Taking 8 points of radiant damage. You guys watch us from within. This thing starts cracking and oozing, and different colored lights are coming out of its shell as it's starting to break down. It's looking rough.
And that's it for me.
Foxy.
I'm going to turn towards the thing if I can. Alright. I'm just gonna here.
Make sure you have T for target. And swing with your mighty longsword. I am very confused what happened.
I might
Apparently
have
you
hit the
attacked
wrong
twice.
button. I only did it once though.
You had one attack and then one badly missed attack. But it doesn't matter as it falls into a pile of goo. And this door opens.
We are so cool.
We did it.
I guess that was what we were supposed to do.
I guess that's one way to do it.
And Genevieve behind you, as the last buttons lose light, both of the gingerbread men crumble into dust.
That was creepy.
You did it.
How's everybody feeling?
Yeah,
We a little hurt?
Worried.
Anybody hurt?
I'm gonna look. Yeah, that kind of hurts a little bit.
Hold
I
hold
have
on.
a small wound on my leg, but that's kind of normal for me.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try something that I remember she did in the stories. Hold on. Let's see if I can do this right. I don't know who. I didn't target anybody for that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who are you gonna do? Because if you do one, I'll do
I'm gonna
another one.
target Zoe. I'm targeting Zoe as
So to use starry form, you have to use a wild shape.
Yeah, I'm using a wild shape to pull into. So she's because it maintains for an hour. Is that how long it goes?
I think your form, yes. So
Yeah.
if you go to the starry form, the chalice, then you can, when you use a spelled heal, then you can use your chalice heal on anything else within 30 feet to include the original target. I know because this is my favorite
I was
druid.
about to say I'm very glad that you're playing this type of druid because I've never played this type of druid. Okay,
So
so
you
I'm
have to
gonna
do a
cast.
spelled heal first,
Okay,
and then
so
you could do the starry form.
I'm gonna cast then Cure Wounds on myself, and I'll push the healing into Zoe.
Okay. Yeah.
Trying to
So
target myself.
Zoe is going to get the 10 points of healing, healing them to full. And then make sure you target yourself for your wounded cure. Boom! Back to full, with Bryn being the only one who needs some boo-boo bandages.
And
And
now
so-
her horns have like starlight glowing through, and there's some of the tattoos on her face are now glowing. As she's got this like starry, like her hair's floating kind of in the breeze. She's got this ethereal kind of see-through star-like form on now.
Very nice.
That was very cool.
Very
So
nice.
I will use Cure Wounds on Bryn after Rosemary does everybody else.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on self.
While they're healing and stuff, I'm gonna sit down and concentrate for a second and use primeval awareness.
Okay.
Which, for 1 minute, I can sense up to a mile away a lot of shit.
Such as?
I can sense Fae, Fiends, Aberrations, Celestials, Dragons, Elementals, and Undead up to a mile away for 1 minute.
But can you sense candy?
I think every kid can sense candy.
You're not a kid anymore. You're an owl.
But my spirit is still a kid.
Okay. So you would sit. Damn you! I was reading that.
Sorry. Are we still considered in a forest?
No.
Okay. So I was gonna say if we are, it's actually 6 miles because forest is my favorite terrain.
No, where you are at is no longer considered the forest. Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead. Okay. You do sense fae presence, but you don't know how many or where. I mean, hell, that could just be the people that are around you.
You might get a little Fae presence coming off the fox that's still darting around really quickly.
This is good to know. There's something nearby.
Yep, there is definitely some fae presence within your 1 mile radius.
I don't think I'm a fae. I think I remember she was a tiefling, so I don't think it's me.
But I've got pointy ears. Sometimes the Fae people's got pointy ears, right? That's like the stories.
Wait, aren't you a cat?
What are you all doing? The door is open.
Let's
I
go.
think, I think we should go in.
You
I'll
lead the way, Zoe.
Or Lucio can, yeah. That works.
Oh, Foxy the Fierce has jumped down a pit and died.
Whoop. That was a nice one shot.
All I hear is oof.
Keep accidentally going too far.
Yeah. The floor looks different. You should probably pause. So, when I made this map, I clearly moved the book pedestal over and deleted the one that's here. But there's another book here! And there's a giant pit before you. Before, way over here, there's another door with another book.
See, we gotta turn into clouds and fly.
I can already fly.
Can you fly over and see the book?
No, she's
There's a book
There's
here.
one here too, right?
There's one here.
Elizabeth
There's a book
is already
here.
reading it. Going,
Yeah. Okay.
I thought the book
So-
was over on the other side of the pit.
It's both. I accidentally sort of moved it and didn't put one back here when I made this giant map. There's a book here. This book, now that Elizabeth is opening it, says, "Take time, don't rush." As I stare at the one who rushed and jumped into the pit, you do and you die.
Good object
I'm
lesson.
sure your friends aren't ready to say goodbye. Find the path before you, but don't be afraid. Some items from the kitchen might be of some aid. So before you is a pit, an open black pit that just goes down forever.
Items from the kitchen. Was that door still open?
Maybe if you just throw rolling pins, eventually they'll hit something and not fall.
But what
And
if
then
we
jump?
What if we take the
there's
rolling
flour.
pin with? What if we take the rolling pin with like something really strong, like that foil stuff, and have Cray fly it over, and we all walk across it?
Yep, let me go see if they have like flour or something, and I'll
Yeah,
be back.
I'm coming with you.
I'll come also, just so that way I don't accidentally fall in the pit again.
As you come back into the kitchen, this right here is a large pot of flour.
I didn't actually mean to go straight for the flour, but I'm glad I did.
Do you need me to carry that, or can you get it?
I'm not weak. I'm small, but not weak.
All right, show me, little
It's-
owl.
It's very awkward for Cray to try to even do this. It's like,
Can I fly up above it and grab it with my talons and pick it up?
it doesn't have like a handle for you to do so.
I'm gonna watch for a second as his claws are like scrabbling, and then I'm just gonna come up and wrap my arms around it and pick it up. Is
Okay.
there anything else we need? I like the flower idea, but anything else in here?
Maybe if we can see if there's any rope?
Yeah, take a look and see what you see, Zoe. Maybe something will be useful.
There's no rope other than the rolling pins and a couple of plates. The flour is the only other thing in this room.
Oh,
I have rope in this bag on my back.
so grab a couple of the plates for me.
All right, I'll get those.
All right, let's go.
Back at that room,
Can I just invest to see if there's anything hidden in this, the kitchen?
in the kitchen, you
Right
sure
here.
can. Roll your investigation roll. There's nothing in this kitchen other than what you see.
Okay.
Okay, we got the flour. Now what?
Don't die. That's the next plan.
Hey, Craig, give me one of those plates.
Yeah, here you go.
I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna take it to the edge, and I'm gonna yeet it out, and just I want to see how far it falls and listen for the crash.
Okay. You toss it out. It goes a little ways before it starts falling. It disappears from view. And you hear nothing after a minute.
Hey, can you open the pot for me and I'll grab someone with my talons, just fly and slowly sprinkle it? And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna take like a couple handfuls of talons of
Okay.
flour,
Okay.
just fly around, dropping it.
Make your path. Where are you going to be dropping first? Okay, so right here and here, the flower sticks. Here the flower sticks, here the flower sticks, here the flower sticks.
Whoa!
Is
So
there
this
like
whole
a fake
line,
floor?
the flower sticks.
Okay,
Here, the
okay.
flower sticks.
I'm gonna send Chime out there and be like, Chime, walk that way.
Did you just walk out?
Here and here, the flower sticks.
Who's
So have
wait?
no fear.
No, what are you doing? Get back here! What are you doing?
Craig, give me a survival roll. With advantage since you're doing this. What's that total pop up to be? 18. Perfect. So you end up finding that the path does this.
I will wait at the end for everyone to make their way.
As the flower is used to reveal actual steps, a place for you all to make your way over to this platform.
Good job, Cray.
Ah! Just walk.
You could just zip yourselves over. You don't have to follow the path. Just zip yourselves up. Brilliant. And then before you lies another book and a table with candy canes.
Ooh, book!
As you open the book, it says, "Be warned, heroes. Beyond, your friends are in peril. Have a cane, strategize, for beyond this door is the end. Save everyone from being eaten by the candy hag Meryl."
Is Candyman storyteller mad? A hag. I take a candy cane and start eating it.
Okay.
I take out my longsword, ready.
Okay.
I will also take a candy cane and stick it in my mouth.
Okay.
Like a twig, like, get this on.
All right.
All right,
Let's do this.
start eating a candy cane.
Is there anybody not eating a candy cane?
I'll go ahead and eat one too.
All right. All of you click the long rest button as the candy cane gives you a jolt of energy as though you are ready to take on the world, and you regain all of your abilities and hit points back.
Oh my
as
gosh.
well as 8 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
I was gonna cast something beforehand. Could I, or can I just? I can do it afterwards as well. But I was gonna cast something.
You were gonna cast. You didn't say you were casting something before eating the candy cane. So
Yeah, I know. That's why I can use the spell slot still if you want me to.
Use the spell slot.
I'm gonna touch the rabbit, Elizabeth, and cast Long Strider on you. You get 10 feet of extra movement.
Foxy, I took care of your temporary hit points.
Does that mean I've dropped the chalice form also, since I get the chalice form back with a long rest?
No, it's not an actual long rest. 8 hours not pass. You're just getting your spell slots and your hit points back. Is basically how that is turning out.
So I still only have one more use of
that
all
comes back.
I'm just
all
like
back.
I'm still in my cools
Yes.
with like a freebie.
Yes.
Okay.
You have 10 feet for an hour, by the way. It lasts for an hour.
Man, I feel quicker. And she's like doing like running in place movement. Let's do this.
This is for Bryn.
Trot in place.
Yes,
Trot,
Bryn.
trot,
I'm
trot
just
in
gonna change your thing to 40. After everybody has taken a candy cane, the door opens.
All right,
Be
off we
careful.
go.
Don't get eaten.
You going first, Fox? Be careful not to run into a wall.
It's better just to go in like short distance and then see what you can see. There you go.
It's
You're all-
open.
You're all going. You're all going. Come on. Quit wasting time. Just get
It's
in
open.
there. I got you. Boom. You're in there. Fuck this. Okay. As you are all in this room, I need to move you so I can see the door to shut it and lock it behind you. You can see across the way all kinds of cages with children in them. About midway down down this giant room, you see instruments playing themselves. On the far, far wall, you see multiple ovens that are roaring with fires. You see in front of you this strange, large, purple, gooey monstrosity with long green hair sitting in front of a table eating sweets before it turns around and "Oh, goody! More children for supper!"
Ah!
Roll for initiative. Okay. Top of the round, the Candy Hag. As she she starts humming to herself as she makes her way towards you all. As she slithers like a slug over to you all, leaving this trail of sticky, sweet syrup. She looks just like this token. She gets this far before she goes, "Come to me, come to my room, I've got..." As she plucks a piece of candy, a familiar chocolate and strawberry toffee from her face. "I've got the sweet things you all love so much."
It's Candy Story, man. Ah!
Foxy the Fierce, you're up with Bryn the Bold on deck!
If I move, would I be able to use either claws or longsword?
She is exactly 35 feet away, so you could move 30 feet and be able to attack. There you go, right there. Perfect. Now she's in range. Now we're going to move your cursor over her to push T for target, because that's the easiest way, in my opinion, to target an enemy, and roll that sword that is long. With a 20! Oh, as you do 10 points of slashing damage to this creature. You notice as your sword cuts through this thing's body, it's cutting like it's going through jello. As the cut goes through and the body lands back on top of each other, it kind of jiggles and wiggles a little bit, but you can still see the cut. The cut is still there. Bryn the Bold.
If you could bring Chime up, that would be great. If not, that's fine. But I want to send Chime over to like the first kid that's right over here and go see if you can get him out of there. And I just want him to go over there and explore, and then I'm gonna go. She's gonna draw the rapier out and make sure she runs her hand over it to activate the booming blade.
With a natural 20, roll 4d6 for sneak attack damage on top of that. Just probably easier down at the bottom. Just click the, there you go. For another 10 points.
Now stay there! Ha ha!
As you, with your rapier, just poke, as just large holes are appearing in this gelatinized form as this creature.
And then it's a bonus action to give Chime a command, right?
Correct.
Okay, so that means
And
I'm
then
dead.
at the end of his turn, or at the end of your turn, Chime goes over there, and that's it. Genevieve the Gentile.
Okay, so what I want to do first is cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
I do want to place that. I don't know if we have.
I can't hear you anymore.
It can wait. It can go up to. I can put it up to 60 feet away from me, right?
The weapon that is spiritual? Sure, if it
Yeah.
says that. I don't know.
I believe it does. Okay, so I just set it there, and then.
Hmm?
Whoa.
What the hell?
It said I hit Spiritual Weapon, and it said to apply it to the.
It's trying to transform it. Don't apply it.
Okay, sorry about that.
Nope.
And then
That's weird.
you create a floating spell. When you cast a spell, you can make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon. So then I do a d20 hit. On a hit, the target takes force damage equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Bonus action, spiritual weapon. Shouldn't have. So I assume you had it targeted.
Yes. That's weird.
Yeah, it just keeps trying to apply the effect versus doing the damage. There we go. Turn off that fucking module. Try that again without the module enabled to transfer effects. Spellbook. Spiritual weapon. Do not consume spell slot. Cast the spell.
And we're off.
Did that attack? No, it keeps trying to do the effect. Whatever. Just roll a d20 and add your shit, and we'll just mainly do it. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Keeps trying to apply the effect. 19 plus numbers is going to hit. And then you're going to do a 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier, which is spell attack is a +5. That would be spell attack. Modifier is a 3, so plus
Modifiers
3.
are 3, so
Yep,
it would
so
be
7 points of damage. Yes.
And then my Sacred Flame.
Sacred flame.
Has to do a dexterity save.
Natural 2. We lose. We take another 8 points. Oh my gosh. This thing's not looking so good. You guys are OP. Rosemary.
Well, with that in mind, I am going to cast. Actually, I'm going to first run up here. Wait, is that? I'm gonna try and hit it with Guiding Bolt.
Damn.
Starry laser just hits it, and she yells, "Never! Don't worry, children. What was our name again? Misfit. Mighty Misfits. The Mighty Misfits are here to save you.
The mighty unlikelies!
Oh yeah, the Mighty Unlikelies. My bad. And that is my turn.
Okay. Cray the Curious.
So first, I will mark it with my
Oh.
Slayer's Prey.
Hang on. We've lost the important
We lost
player.
one. Slayer's Prey.
Yes, it is.
Hey, DM, can you ping her to where her token is?
What is this Angry
Right
Bird?
here.
I
Can
like
because
kill
she's
things.
back in the kitchen and I can't get her over there.
Shocker.
Did that work?
Yeah, it worked.
Thank you.
Then I'm going to shoot it with my longbow. With my
With advantage.
sharpshooter.
With
Sharpshooter.
advantage.
Advantage? That's amazing.
Yeah, with advantage because of Guiding Bolt.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Alt or control for
It
advantage, I
is
forgot.
alts for advantage. $17 minus 5 plus numbers plus all this crap.
Plus additional 6 for the Slayer thing, and I'm going to use my other action. It doesn't take an action or a bonus to cast. It's favored foe, which allows another D4 of damage. So D6 and a D4.
Angry Bird. Angry
What?
Bird.
Who's your favorite foe?
Candy witches.
Dragons.
22. We can't hear you.
How about now? Yay, okay. Favorite foe is I can choose once I hit a creature, I can choose to concentrate on it to make it my favorite foe and do an extra D4 of damage.
Tasha's.
Yep.
Tasha's.
When you hit a creature with attack roll, you can mark it as your favorite enemy for 1 minute, or until you lose concentration. The first time on each of your turns that you hit the favorite enemy, so you mark it this round. You don't attack it. You don't do the bonus damage this round. This round you mark it. Subsequent rounds, or if you had 2 attacks, then your first one would be to mark it. Your second one would be able to apply the damage. Because it says that the first time on each of your turns you hit the favorite enemy.
And it says after that, including when you mark it. You
Oh,
increase the damage.
shit. It does say that. Fuck. So another 9 points of damage.
Yes. I read this thoroughly. That's my bonus. In
Linus.
my action, I'm going to move.
Cray the
10 feet into
Curious, please explain how you defeat Meryl the Hag.
I carefully aim and fire a shot directly between the eyes, saying, "This is for all of us."
as this creature thing of candy is struck with this arrow, the arrow like drills in and then just explodes with arcane energy as this thing into a puddle of goo.
Ew.
Does any
You
of the
all
candy?
watch. What?
I'm saying, does any of the candy that was like stuck on her survive?
No. You all watch as books open above each of these children as they're one by one sucked through them, and as the book closes and disappears. And off to the right-hand side of this chamber, you see a portal open. Over here.
Okay. Well, I mean, if maybe it took them all back home.
Good idea. So, do we go home if we go there?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Let's find. There's one way
Boing,
to find out.
boing.
I'll follow.
I'm pretty sure this is a bad idea, but okay.
Let's do it.
Alright, let's do it.
Through the portal.
Okay. You just have to click on the stair icon, and it should take you. Hopefully. And then please
Where
just
is
stay
it?
there. Here. All little. Come over here. Right over here.
It's telling me that I'm connecting with a wall and can't get there.
There's just a stair icon. Just I don't know what wall. There's
You don't
no
have to use
wall.
your
Can't even
token.
get halfway.
I'm not
Yeah, you
sure
don't have
what
to
your
move your
problem
character.
is.
You can just click it.
Oh, I'm in the grass.
I can't. Her thing won't zoom out, so I can move her easily. It's laggy a little bit. Can you just?
It's
move
done.
Her, please?
It's done.
Thank you.
There's this fox. Look at this fucking fox over here too. Let everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All peoples are here. Okay. Go to here. And bloop. That is gone. As the portal closes, off to your left-hand side, you can see the gingerbread house start to before it just collapses in on itself.
All the candy's gone.
And then you hear,
No! These children were mine!
as the pieces of the gingerbread house are sucked into the center of where this gooey monstrosity met her end. And you just watch as these pieces crack and break and come in together. And this lump of mass material of candies and gingerbread come flying over and into the center up here. Whoops, not that button. That's not the button that I wanted. I don't want to make another set of stairs. Thank you. Here. And it takes shape into a large egg with the exterior being hardened candy. And this egg is a monster. And then the egg starts to crack. And then all at once, it shatters open, revealing. No, it didn't save you, bastard ass mother son of a goddamn piece of fucking shit. Open. Fuck. Damn it. One shots, where are you?
I'm no longer feeling bad about
This.
accidentally cursing at
Boom.
the beginning.
Open.
There's the candy dragon.
as it reveals a monstrous candied. I'm just going to move it closer so you all can see, those of you who have smaller screens. It reveals a monstrous gingerbread and candied dragon with antler-like horns and all kinds of frosting and gumdrops completely engulfing it as you just hear I will consume you all. And then you, as fear overtakes you, as this thing is monstrous before you, the very flap of wings seems to send forth a sweet wind in your direction. Your vision blurs and twists as you're pulled out. And each of you, one by one, end up back on the 7th day of the campsite, sitting on individual either logs or benches or whatnots, watching the storyteller with the book before him. And he goes, "But that, my friends, is a story for another time." And he closes the story. And that ends today's one shot of A Trail of Sweets.
That was amazing!